everyone, it's Mrs. Davies here. Just wanting to let you know about some of the changes that you will see in PE and what we're going to be expecting of you when you come back, okay? So a few changes. Main change is that all PE's got to be outside just now. So if you've got a double period, you should be at Dawson, and if you've got a single period, we'll be using the playgrounds, plaza and the local area. Activities might be different, but your teacher will tell you what you're doing every week. So I'm just going to go over what to do at the start of the lesson, during the lesson and at the end of the lesson, and the protocols for being in school for PE and also at Dawson, okay? So if you're in school at the start of the lesson, you line up at the back doors of the dinner hall, be mindful of social distancing and listen for your teacher instructions. Particularly if you're with a different year group out there, you need to try and keep your distance. When you come into the department, you will come in, get the hand sanitizer on the way past, and then go into your allocated changing room. Once you are in your changing room, use one peg and the area below it for changing. Try and leave 2 empty pegs between yourself and the next person. And after you're changed, sit down on the bench in front of your peg and wait for your teacher to call you out. During lessons, if you're in school, please try and maintain social distancing as much as possible, particularly again from other year groups, as you're going through the school to get to your work area. We're using areas you've not used before, so make sure you know where you're going and stick with your teacher. Walk quietly and calmly because other classes will have started. There will be hand sanitizer available in lessons. You will be given equipment suitable for the activity you are doing. This is not to be shared, okay? Before you use it and after you use it, you'll be given spray and wipes to clean the equipment down for you. At the end of the lesson, as you're coming back to the changing rooms, you're going to collect a wipe from your teacher, take it into the changing room with you, put it down on the bench beside where you are getting changed. After you're changed, you're going to give your area and anything you have touched a wipe down and dispose of your wipe in the bin. Once you've done that, you come out of the changing rooms, collect some hand sanitizer, then you're going to go out the back door, the same one you came in, and wait out there until the bell goes. Again, just being mindful of distancing, particularly from other year groups. Okay, for Dawson, depending on the time of day, slight changes to what you will have to do, okay? So if you've got PE for a double period, first thing in the morning, you don't come to school. You meet us at Dawson Park. Each class will have a designated meeting point with their teacher, which you will be aware of after your first week there. You can come in your PE kit, but you don't have to. If you do come in your PE kit, you must have your school uniform to change back into for returning to school, okay? Any other time, you'll meet your teacher at the back doors of the dining hall, same as if you were in school. Wait for your teacher instructions and we will walk you through the dining hall and out the front of the school to the bus. You have to wear your face covering to get on the bus, okay? You also have to get hand sanitizer when boarding the bus, and we fill up the bus from the back, if possible, leaving a seat in between each person. And then when we arrive at Dawson Park, you've got to stay seated until everybody in front of you is off. During the lesson at Dawson, okay, so you'll then be walked to your changing room facilities by your teacher. You will be allocated a changing room and you shouldn't move in between the changing rooms once you've been allocated a changing room. You will again be asked to clean equipment, your personal equipment, before and after you use it. Just like in school, we'll have hand sanitizer and we'll have spray and wipes. At the end of the lesson, for most of the day, you'll be returning on the bus to school again. So you'll need your face covering on, hand sanitizer as you get on, fill up from the back, empty seats where possible, and remain seated when we arrive back at school until the people in front of you are off. If we're up last thing in the day, then you can be dismissed from Dawson, in which case you're free to leave in your PE kit. If you would like to come back to school, you just need to make sure that you're clean. So if it's been wet or muddy, you might have to put your school shoes back on. If you have been soaked and your clothes are muddy, you'll have to put your school uniform back on. But there will be a bus back to school at the end of the day if you need it. So we just wanted to remind you that PE will still be fun, it'll still be social, it'll still be active. It's still same teachers that will be teaching you, as well as Miss Bowman, who's our new teacher this year. These changes are new to all of us, so bear with us and we will bear with you. We won't remember everything, we will make mistakes. If you're unsure of anything, just ask your teacher, okay? And we are looking forward to seeing you all over the next week or so.